Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
So 5 years ago, I discovered the idea of shampoo bars, which is actually more ecological way of washing his own hair. I liked it because shampoo bars are an evolution. It's a new product. It's not just soap disguised as a shampoo. It's really a new formulation that's really exactly like dried shampoo. And not only the results on hair are even better than regular shampoos, but also they are more economic. So it's a little thing. It's really little gesture for the environment, and which is also more economical. So it only has benefits. And in terms of e-commerce, since it's more concentrated, it's much more efficient to transport 99% of active principles rather than 95% of water, because classic shampoo is made of 99% of water. It was one of my projects because I have a couple of projects, and I really loved work on building a brand that was built to remind users of their holiday, of the ocean, of nature, to create a brand that somehow brings you immediately into an exotic destination for 5 minutes. And I did everything by myself, from the boxes to the branding. I also filmed the videos for the ads on YouTube. I chose the names, and with the additional difficulty that being based in Europe, doing this business in the United States was a little legal and logistic challenge. And I really enjoyed it. It's a very nice brand and I really enjoy the project. But unfortunately, as of today, I also have other projects that are bigger and it's more difficult to do everything at once. I think there is only one Elon Musk, and everybody who's an entrepreneur would like to be able to work on 10 projects in the same time. But the truth is that we only have the energy and the mental focus to be really concentrated and really good in maybe one or max 2 projects, but no more.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
As I already said in question 1, I have other projects in e-commerce in Europe. For example, I have a wood on demand project that is growing here in Europe. And I've also written a book on mindset and life challenges, and I'll start to promote it. So I don't have time anymore to take care of this brand. I was able to bring it to a space where now it requires more focus and more contact with, I guess, US influencers, because I think that's the next step to really develop the brand, is do more influence type of marketing.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
To be honest, for a moment, I work on it not that much, maybe 1 hour a week, just for a moment, tweak the Amazon ad campaign a little bit, but that's it. It doesn't require a lot of maintenance.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
Yeah, I think there are many, many ways to grow it. Just by opening the brand on Walmart and it will be growing. try to sell on Canada, in Mexico, maybe in Japan, in Europe. All these things, I've never did it simply because it required some capital investments and some time investments that I didn't have. But one could geographically expand the business, but could also start to simply promote the brand a little bit more, which I almost never did. Until now, I did Amazon ads and a little bit of Google ads, and that's it. And I think the future of Amazon e-commerce will be for nice brands that will be able to leverage influencer marketing.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
I presume that it will be exactly the same risks as any other brand on Amazon. If the platform becomes more competitive, then of course some skills are needed to maintain the level of sales. But besides that, I don't see many risks to a business for somebody who's skilled and knows what he's doing.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
My door will always be open for advices and recommendation and helping for the next productions until the new owner will feel confident enough to fly with its own wings.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
Of course, I'm not against it, but it will depend who makes the proposition and how much is going to commit as an investment to grow the brand.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
I think that it's a very nice brand with very good products. And I think with somebody who is a little bit skilled in marketing, he could definitely grow a lot. Not to mention that, and I didn't mention that before, but besides leveraging better influence marketing or opening new geographical zones, it allows for a lot of new products, like, for example, solid deodorants or solid toothpaste or solid soaps for like sensitive skin, whatever. I have a list of maybe 15 new products that one could add. And I think that anybody who has a brand in the beauty industry might be able to very easily cross-leverage this new brand if he's not making shampoos already.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.